Alright, hello y'all. I don't really have much ideas for like any game videos, so I've been LARPing Homestuck for a while, so I decided that now I will be reading it. So here, Homestuck. A young man stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April 2009, is this young man's birthday. Those 13 years ago, he was given life. It is only today he'll be given a name. What will be the name of this young man be? Zeus Milk Poop Lord. Try again, smart eye. John Egbert. Yes. Your name is John. As was previously mentioned, it is your birthday. A number of cakes are scattered about your room. You have a variety of interests. You have a passion for really terrible movies. You like to program computers, but you are not very good at it. You have a fondness for paranormal lore and are an aspiring amateur magician. You also like to play games sometimes. What will you do? Retrieve arms. Your arms are in the magic chest, Poop Lord. Remove cake from chest. Out of sympathy for John's perceived lack of limbs, you pick up the cake for him and put it on his bed. Retrieve the arms from magic chest. He already has arms, though. You retrieve your fake arms from the chest. You use these for hilarious antics. You capture log them in your Silodex. You have no idea what that actually means, though. There are other items in the chest. Let's see. In here, you keep an array of humorous and mystical artifacts, each one a devastating weapon in the hands of a skilled magician or a cunning prankster. There are neither of these things. Among the artifacts are two fake arms, currently captured logging your Silodex, one pair of trick handcuffs, yeah, that's right, one stunt sword, one magician's hat, one pair of beagle plus glasses, several smoke pellets, several blood capsules, and one copy of Colonel Sasker's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical jappery. I think that's how you pronounce it. And one copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by my Cavaney. I think that was right. Some of this stuff may come in handy at some point, but for now you just decide to take the smoke pellets. You stow the smoke pellets in one of your capture log cards in your Silodex. You still aren't totally sure what that means, but you're starting to get the hang of the vernacular, I think, at least. You have two empty capture log cards remaining. Equip the fake arm. You aren't totally sure if equip is a verb. Copacetic, maybe? With the abstract behavioral medium in which you dwell, but you gave it a try anyway. Unfortunately, you cannot access the fake arms. The card is underneath this one. You just use to capture log the smoke pellets. You'll have to use the pellets first in order to access the arms, but this is probably unadvisable since you just make your room lousy to smoke. Your Silodex's fetch modus, maybe? I'm not sure. It's currently dictated by the logic of a stack data structure. You're never all that great with data structures, and you find the concept puzzling and mildly irritating. But with any hope, perhaps you will advance new, more practical fetch magi. Magi? I'm not sure. For your Silodex, just a little more experience. Examine problems through the poster. Is it even possible to get any more hard-boiled than that? You really doubt it. This poster is one of your wisest purchases. Wisest highlighted. Alright, so it seems it was just like a merch store. Pretty cool. There's a nice spot on the wall next to it. You've been meaning to hang another poster there soon. Read no on drawer. Happy birthday, son. I'm so proud of you. The note is rich with the aromas of fatherly aftershaves and colognes. Beside the note is a rolled up poster. Another birthday artifact. You wonder what is printed on this poster. You'll need some way to hang it on your wall. Or hammer nails to come in handy. You first place the hammer into your Silodex, but now all your capture log cards are full. You wonder what will happen if you try to take the nails. You guess it wouldn't hurt to try. Capture log 4 nails on into the top card and push all the artifacts down the card. The fake arms are pushed entirely out of the deck. Oh well, they're probably completely useless anyway. But you probably don't want to do that again unless you want to drop the smoke pellets and suffer the consequences. In any case, you now feel like you've gathered enough things to get down to business. and do some really important stuff. The next thing you do will probably be exceptionally meaningful. Squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk. This is the dumbest idea you've had in weeks, stupid, 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 and yet the polished surface of your desk, it beckons. That's not given. Combine the nails and hammer. You merge the top two cards. Hammer and nails are not capitalized in the same card and can be used together. Hammer and nails on poster. You use the hammer and nails in conjunction with the card beneath it. Nail poster to the wall. You use the hammer, nails, and poster on the blank space on the wall. It's glorious. Exactly what you wanted. The old man really came through this time. Examine Con Air poster. These are probably lyrics. I'm not gonna read them. I don't know the song. Maybe. It may be a song. Morgan Freeman's genteel homespun mannerisms were perfect qualities for a president residing over a crisis. Oceans rise to the east fall, hope survives. Wow. Goes about impending apocalypse fascinate you. Plus, a black president? Now you've seen everything. Obama. Examine calendar. You marked your birthday, the 13th of April. Another day was you marked was supposed to be the arrival day for your highly touted suburb beta launch. It's highlighted again. I have to research this. Alright, this seems to be like another version or like maybe a remade version or the beta version of Homestuck. Which yeah, it does say here. So I'll read this later. For now, let's focus on the original. It's been 3 days already. It's starting to become a sore subject with you. Eat the cake. You are sick to death of cake. You've been eating it all day, and you have no intention of clogging your Sylladex with it either. The cake stays put for now. Hear a notice from the computer. Someone's messaging you. Examine incoming message. You pull up to your computer. This is where you spend most of your time. You decorated your desktop with some rather handsome wallpaper you made yourself. You're really proud of it. That's really tough. Holy. Your desktop is also littered with various programming project files. You're still bad at programming sometimes. You wonder why you even bother with it. Your pester chum application is flashing. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. One of your chums is logged in. He sent you a message. Oh. Oh no. Okay. So who's who? I'm guessing TG is probably Egbert's friend. And then EB is Egbert. I'm confused. Okay, yeah. EB is John Egbert. So, hey, so what's over insane loot you raking today? I got a little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm gonna watch it again today. The apple juice sequence was so funny. Oh hell, that is such coincidence. I just found an unopened container of apple juice in my closet. It is like fucking Christmas up in here. Okay, that's fine. But I just have one question and then a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel, and Fred Savage? But the seal on the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts. Why did the fat kid or whoever drink it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was nigh instantaneous. It was the 15th day in a row Howie Mandel peed in his juice. Okay, I can accept that. Monster B-list celebrity douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. Who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet? No. Did you? Man, I got 2 copies already. But I don't care. I'm not going to play or anything. The game sounds boring. Do you see how I got slammed in Game Bro? Game Bro is a joke. Game Bro is a joke. We both know it. Yeah. Why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now. Alright. Look out window. You see the view of your yard from the window. Hanging from the tree is your tire swing in a kid's yard. A tree without a tire swing is almost like a proper gentleman without a monocle. That is to say, he can barely be considered a terribly proper gentleman at all. And there beside your driveway is the mailbox. I cannot read. I just woke up anyways. Little red arm swingy dealy thing or whatever it is called is flipped up. What the hell is that thing called anyways? I don't know. You do not have time for these semantics. The red flippy lever thing means you have new mail, and that means the beta might be here. You're about to hurry down the steps when you hear a car pull into the driveway. It looks like your dad has returned from the grocery store. Oh great, he is being you to the mail. Check mail later. If you go downstairs to get it, he will luckily monopolize hours of your time. You decide to chill out up here for a while until the dust settles. Sometimes you feel like you're trapped in this room, stuck if you will. Home stuck. Stuck in his home. In a sense which possibly borders on the titular. And now your chum is pestering you again. The clockwork of friendship turns ceaselessly, operating the swing lever dealies of harassment and perpetuity. I think that's how it is. I think that's how it's pronounced. Whatever, the dude can hold his damn horses. Examine game on CD Rack. Put countless man hours into this assortment of quality titles. Read Colonel Sasker's daunting text. You decide to console with the Colonel's bottomless wisdom. Good grief, this thing is huge. It could kill a cat if you dropped it. But to really dig into this hefty book, you have to capture-log it. You're not sure you're ready to log jam your other artifacts beneath it just yet. Capture-log fake arms again. What did you just say? You don't want to clog up your... Oh, Jesus. In a momentary lapse of concentration, you accidentally capture-log the arms again. Set pester chum. Status to bully. You don't think this situation is quite dire enough to go all the way to rancorous, I think. But you still feel the pester chum client should reflect your mood change in some way. Bully will have to do, you guess. This unsurprisingly does nothing whatsoever. Oh, right. Forgot your chum is still pestering you. It's your chum. Alright. Yeah, him again. Is it there? Please say yes. Maybe you can play with TT. She's been pestering me all day about it. She's smacking on me so hard all the time, I start to feel embarrassed for her. So wait, who is Tentacle Therapist? Maybe that's Jade. I'm pretty sure. And I mean, not that I can blame her or anything. Yeah, it is understandable because you're really attractive. I am attracted to you. Thank you. Just kidding. No, I don't have it yet. My dad has the mail, and I guess I have to go get it from him and see if it's there. And I've been busy spending all afternoon shitting around with my stupid Silodex. It's so annoying. What's your emojis? What? I do retrieve artifacts from it. Oh, like one at a time, I guess. And if I put too much in, something falls out. Stack? What's yours? Hash map. My bro taught me a few tricks. He basically knows everything and it's awesome. What the hell is that? Should probably brush up on your data structures. I guess. Did you at least allocate your strife specifics? No. It could free up a card for you. Plus, let you attack stuff whenever things get too hot to handle. Which is never. What have you got? Well, I got a hammer, but shot under some arms. Wow, you really suck at this, don't you? Just get rid of the arms and then allocate the hammer to the specifics. How? I don't know, just use the arms on any old thing and see if it works. Combine fake arms with cake. You stick the fake arms in the cake on your bed. This definitely makes the cake house 300% more hilarious. You're sure Colonel Sasker would know the precise index of elevated hilarity. Allocate hammer to strife specifics. Yo, I did not know there are this many kinds of weapons. What do you mean to have a pizza kind? Bat, roll pin, roll pin, plunger, yo-yo, scissor. Okay, yeah, I'm not reading all this. Hammer kind. You check the back of your strife specifics for the kind abstratus you have in mind for it. Select hammer. Your strife specifics has been allocated with the hammer kind abstratus. The hammer has been moved from a capture log deck to your strife deck. Port progress to TG. Okay, I did it. Hammer con. Yeah. Okay, that would be permanent allocation for your specialist. I guess I should have mentioned that. Hope you like hammers, dude. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I can't imagine it's going to be all that relevant. Capture log kernels book. Now that you got some space in your Silodex to work with, you figure you might as well start squandering it immediately. Ordinarily, this ridiculous book would be way too heavy to carry around in any practical way. Yes, maybe this is one respect in which the cards represent some convenience. Gabriel Suburb. But the game of the year or whatever isn't as good as some other stuff I like that's better. Read the article. We're gonna have to be reading a lot. So, okay. Suburb is a game that a lot of cats seem hella pumped of. And this beta is sitting on my desk for review. So I'm like, yeah, man, I'll write something. But I don't know. I'm like, this is about houses or some noise? That's fine. I'm sure that's like fucking dynamite in a handbag for some brosifs. But all I'm saying is, when you get to thrash anything, while you're playing houses or some shit, are you ever in jeopardy or getting muddy on your doll's dress or whatever from bursting out, and I quote, the mad stunts all wicked uppins? Know what I'm saying, bro, yo ma. Bro, yo ma. I didn't actually play this game, but I gave it 1.5 hats out of 5 hats to keep it real. At this point, I'd like to give out a shout out to my boy Dennis, who was over the other day. We were going to chill in front of the Dark Knight, and he was so psyched of it, y'all. This one time he was leaning against a screen door and this shit popped open, and the back deck was wet, and he slipped down the steps and broke his thumb on the lawn. It wasn't a long fall, but hey, I guess a thumb bone wasn't made for supporting the brunt of a huge useless tool against wet grass. We never did watch Dark Knight on account of Ron trucking his ball and candy ass girl to the hospital. But it's cool. I still got another watch. It's me, Brotel, Rhonda, Bronote. Dennis was so wasted. I mean, damn. Capture log game, bro. It might come in handy if you ever need something that burns easily. A magician's hat. Expend your final card on the magician's hat. Get funny glasses too. Okay, I thought the smoke files were gonna. You'll not have a free card in your Silodex. However, you're able to merge the Beagle Puss with the magician's hat to create a clever disguise. The link just takes me to a Beagle Puss on Google. Where disguised the full ad. John? Who is this John you speak of? You're quite certain there has never been, nor ever will be. Now this is a really shitty disguise. While you were wearing the items, they remain on the card, but is temporarily removed for the deck, thus freeing up the cards beneath it. You exit into the hallway. On one wall hangs a picture of a fella you sure know how to have a laugh. A man after your own heart. You always thought he looked a lot like Michael Cera, but your dad swears on many hollowed tombs of Egypt that is not. You're not sure about that though. On the other wall is one of your dad's stupid clowns, or Harley Quinns, as he is quick to correct anyone who would venture such a brazen assumption. Downstairs. Wow. The accursed odor of fresh baking wafts into your newfound nostrils. Something is brewing in the kitchen. It must be convings, I think, of your arch nemesis, Betty Crocker. I think this literally just takes me to the Google search of Betty Crocker. Let me see. It literally just took me to the Betty Crocker Wikipedia. Alright. And the rich buttery aroma of her plot stinks to high heaven. This mission is going to be more difficult than you imagined. Admire the Harley Quinns. You check out the shelves of fanciful Harley Quinns. Look at this fucking garbage. You hate this stuff. Funny is funny, but your dad sure can be a real cornball. Sometimes at night you pray for burglars. Fireplace. A bright orange flame flickers from the fire in a fireplace. It doesn't matter if that's April and how terribly chilly outside. In a home, a fireplace needs a fire, because that's what a fireplace is for. A fire belongs in a fireplace, damn it. Catapacha. Categorically. Is it supposed to be like CAPTCHA? Like categorically? The CAPTCHA? I'm not sure, I'm too stupid for this. At all times, without exception. As domestic myth of unaccountable origin holds, the home borrows the spirit of the flame for as long as it makes a guest of it. Much as the moon takes liberty with the sun's rays. The moon The moon's an errant thief. In her pale fire, she snatches from the sun. Mark Twain. You're almost certain Mark Twain said that. Yay. Goodbye, Game Bro. It doesn't burn as quickly as you hoped. Each Game Bro magazine is guaranteed to be printed on 40% and recycled at best dose. For big ups to Mother Earth, yo. Fondly regard cremation. You examine the sacred urn containing your departed Nana's ashes. When your father gives her portrait a wistful glance now and then, you can tell it brings back painful memories. A tall bookshelf, a ladder, and unabridged Colonel Saskers. He never wants to talk about it. No, why would you do that? You clumsily mishandled the sacred urn, ashes everywhere. In retrospect, upon mulling cinematic tropes regarding ash-filled urns, this outcome was a virtual certainty. You'd probably clean it up before Dad finds it. Combine Father's pipe with clever disguise. You think now would be a good time to beef up your clever disguise. Examine oversized gift, Harley Quinn. Champ. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. I believe in you. Contemplating what could be inside this package is sort of exciting, but makes you a little nervous at the same time. Yep. Oh, hell no. Tetralog ashes. First, you prop the Harley Quinn doll up on the couch, having it in the middle of the floor sprawled out all akimbo like that struck you as unseemly. You catalog the ashes to your available card. Combine ashes with urn. You merge the sacred urn with the ashes. Most of the ashes back in the urn, but it's a total mess. Really, it probably would have been tidier if you just used a broom and dustpan. Put urn back. No one would be wiser, except maybe for people with eyes. Fake arms again. You've got another brilliant idea for something to do with those pointless arms. You pry them out of the cake and catalog them. It's like pester chums acting up again. Third and fourth walls of the room. Well, what's the point of this? Why do we need to know about this? Pester chum. Another one of your chums messaging you. Yep, technical therapist. I understand you recently come into possession of the beta release of the Game of the Year, as featured in respectable periodicals such as Game Bro magazines. That's an ugly rumor. Who told you that is a filthy liar? You should probably stop hitting on him all the time or whatever. I can't control myself. I must have a weakness for insufferable pricks. Anyway, I still haven't checked the mail. My dad has it. I'm trying to get it from him, so be right back. John? What? You're wearing one of your disguises now, aren't you? You're typing to me right now or wearing something ridiculous. No? Why would you even think that? It's so stupid. Okay. Why don't you go get the game for your father? Alright. Wish me luck. Oh. By the way, just kidding, I was joking. I was wearing a funny disguise this whole time. Gotcha. I know, John. Go downstairs. Okay, now execute the brilliant idea you had. There should be just enough frosting on the cake, on the fake arms, to serve as an adequate adhesive. Attach arms to doll. Nice. You don't care what Colonel Tusker says. That makes it at least 1,000,000% funnier. Yeah. Inspect burnt paper on the floor. Broblerone. Put this paper back in the fire where it belongs. Throw present wrap in the fire. As long as you're cleaning up. Catalog the doll? Can carry hefty items, but that thing is just way too big. Get real. Besides, you don't even want it. Colonel Sasker's text. I'm not read this. You thought about consulting the text to determine exactly how hilarious the doll is now. But the text is way too big to navigate in a timely fashion. You decide to forget it. Find Daddy and retrieve mail. The door on the left leads to the kitchen, from which the smell of baking wafts, a powerful aroma which could lift an especially portly hobo off his feet. The door on the right leads to the study, where your dad spends a lot of time. He could be in either room. Where do we go? Study. Hi, there's a catalog card. It doesn't look like he's in here right now. Desk. On the desk is a deck of playing cards, Marvin Dad's Pipes, the April issue of the Serious Jester magazine, and a stray catalog card. There's also a can of peanuts on the desk. Haha, oh Dad, you won't be falling for that one again anytime soon. A severe peanut allergy is a terrible affliction to cope with. I thought there was like a prank where like people put snakes inside of peanuts. But maybe his dad has a peanut allergy. I think that's what it says. Upgrade costume with hat from Hat Rack. This is awesome. You swap the magician's hat with the bowler hat. This disguise is somewhat less funny, but a lot more distinguished looking. Fine second. What? Your dad maintains a numerous pipes around the household. A father without a pipe is like shopping. It's like a shopping roughneck without a toothpick. That is to say, he is rather piss poor excuse for a roughneck, if you ask me. He'd rather not take the pipe, though the first one tastes bad enough as it is. How you suffer for your comedy. Damn it, capture log. Yes, they'll be perfect for spending your space in your Scylla. Blah! Play haunting piano refrain. Play 52 pickup. You play the prankster's favorite card game, even though you are alone in this room, thus rendering it an especially foolish version of solitaire. So stupid! Look at this mess. The peanut gallery over there sure is getting a kick out of it. You are allergic to their scorn. Attempt to leave the house. You go back into the living room and contemplate checking the mailbox outside. You think perhaps you should exhaust all possibilities before plunging headlong into a dad encounter. Your television is currently airing a commercial. Alright, you exit the house. Check mail. Predictably, the mailbox is empty. You have already been scooped by your father. The chutes are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollows of a cut reed, or say a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It is the one Desolation plays to keep its instrument in tune. It is your 13th birthday, as well with all 12 preceding it. Something feels missing from your life. The game, presently eluding you, is the only latest slate, I think, of hands in the repertoire of an unseen riddler. Wants to engender a sense of a prankster, then a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself. It is the mystery dispersing altogether, but the moon's faint reflection, with even one pebble of inquiry, I think, dropped in its black well. It is the most diabolical riddle of all. Absence diminishes little passions, increases great ones, as wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Yes, you are certain Walt Whitman said that. 100% positive. You have a feeling it's going to be a long day. Leave a surprise for the mailman. No! No! Wait, you're thinking of pooping in the mailbox again, weren't we? If your father left the mail in the car. Yes. The door is locked and your dad has the car keys. You peer through the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There's also something underneath it that looks like a slip of paper. Because these items have come in the mail. You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail. Like bills and coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take his stuff inside. It's behind the kitchen. You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems your dad had been doing so much baking, the glass has steamed up. You can see what's on the table, just beside the window. It looks like the mail is there, included among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with the Suburb logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window's locked. Go back into the kitchen. You have no other choice. You're going in. Cover disguise, it's time to work your magic. Enter. No, no. Is that it? I'm guessing that was it. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. No, he saw through John Egbert's disguise. Shoot. Your dad sees right through your costume. You don't know what you're even thinking with this foolish ruse. You unequipped a clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mail. There's only one way to sell this. Strife. Can I do anything? Can. Or no. I think this is just the same. Okay, retrieve the package and flee to your room. Ah! Why did you just scream? You cannot abscond. This pesky guardian is blocking your path. You'll need to engineer some sort of distraction. The, smoke pills. And now he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. Demands ruthless. You better brace for impact in the most comedically striking fashion possible. Quick disguise for defense. The beagle aegis just absorbs the brunt of the treat. Looks like the dad will enjoy the prankster's gambit on that exchange, as it is usually the case. Catalog Python. Nice. You take the Python, unequip the beagle puss. Everything in your Sodex is pushed back a card. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes, this could just be just a distraction you were. Nothing happens. But a huge letdown. Take the cake. When the two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the one that knows how to yield. Oscar Wilde. Willed or Wild. Wise words by a man who luckily could resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sasker's textile your Sodex. Oh no. Sasker, you beautiful bastard. Now's your chance. Now that your dad is busy placating the smoke detector, you can safely sneak away. Take the PDA. You snug your dad's PDA. Maybe later you'll switch to background image to something hilarious as a prank. Besides, it may come in handy later. Your spare catalog card is forced out of the Sodex and consequently integrated with the deck. You now have 5 cards to work with. Take the package. The red package is addressed to you. You got the Suburb Beta! Get cake on couch. Catalog the cake on the couch, expelling the Python from the bottom card. Combine the cake to make a double-decker cake. You merge the 2 cakes across all 5 cards. Everything in your Sodex is smushed between the cakes. Why don't you think these things through first? She upstairs. You pause at the juncture and head down the hall. You're going to need something to clean up the mess you're about to make by dissecting this cake. To the left is his bathroom. To the right is Dad's room. It is locked, and you are forbidden from ever entering. He has secrets. Go to the bathroom and grab a towel. You enter the bathroom. You can see your backyard from the window. The jewel in its crown is the swing set which provided you with years of joy. There's also a spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than one painful injury, and has provided you with years of lament. On the sink is your dad's razor. On the rack to the side is a fresh towel. Remove PDA, envelope, and package from cake. Yes. You take the razor and use it to perform surgery on the cake. You take the towel and clean off the extracted goods. Nice. Retrieve items. The items force the man-handled cake into the toilet, and just like that, your Sodex is full again. God, this thing is annoying. Admire failure to launch poster. You're not usually into chick flicks, but Matthew McCahogany, cool charisma could salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. This is your McCahogany wall. A casual shrine to an amazing actor. The film about that one is a lot better, you think. Can you see her? I want to picture the logo. Okay, yeah, I finished. Probably like a script. Gosh, Matthew, your smooth talking exposed our latent racism. Damn, you're good. Oh, I see. Check Pastor Chum. And he's back. Wait. Garden Gnostic? Began pestering ectobiologist. Okay. Hi, happy birthday, John. Hello. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Alright. Hey, Gigi is looking for you. Why are you even so popular all of a sudden? Is today some sort of special occasion or something? Did you do something to curry favor with ladies? Did you break your leg on a puppy or some shit? Dude, what are you doing? I discovered a comet that is going to destroy the Earth. It is named after me. Now I'm famous, and everyone wants to talk to me a lot. No, stop. Just no. Don't talk about your awful stupid movies to make references to them. Your gross man bro crush on Matt McConaughey is an unsavory thing to behold. McConaughey. Sounds like a noise a horse would make. I.e. dumb. It's equally dumb all those pictures of that clown you got hanging up. Those are my dad's. I was talking about Nick Cage. Oh, what? No, man, Cage is sweet. So sweet. Sweet! Nah, so lame. You don't even like him ironically or anything. This is like for real, isn't it? I do things ironically sometimes. What about what I sent you for your birthday? No, those are awesome. What? No, those are stupid. Which was the joke. The ironic joke. Get it? Wait, you're actually wearing them, aren't you? I'm wearing them ironically, because they're awesome. The fact that they're ironically so awesome, and vice versa. Are you taking notes on how to be cool? Jesus, got a fucking pen. You do realize they touched Stiller's weird, sort of gone face at some point. You, yeah. Oh well. Anyway, speaking of which, did you get the mail? Yeah. Did there happen to be a package there? Yeah, there's a big red one. You should probably open it. I would, but it's trapped under the Suburb beta, so I'll probably open after I install the beta. Oh man, the beta came. Yeah, I wanna play it? Ha, no way. Why not? It sounds so hells of boring. Just get TT to play it. She is all about that. Where'd she go? Beretta is blinking in and out, I guess. Probably be back online soon. Oh, Christ, in a sidecar, are you still using the stack modulus? Seriously, dude, you need to bone up on your data structures. That shit is just ridiculous. Okay, I will. Wait, mspainadventures.com. That's what we are in right now. You decided to space out on the computer for a while because before doing anything important, the you open the Typheus web browser and direct it to what it is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. Ah, the new adventure is okay, but you're not sure if you like it as much as the last one. Decided it's time for less meta and more beta. You insert the CD and install the Suburb beta. What the fuck is this? Bone up on data structures. You go to your closet, which you keep a lot of clothes and an array of handy computer programming guides. Data structures book. Data structures for assholes! By Buckminster, funny uncle. Your ignorance just made me throw up a little. Get a clue, you computer illiterate piece of shit. Free fetch mode just in the back. You're not really sure you really you're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome. It looks really boring, kinda ordinary. Maybe you'll just check out the free emojis instead. Fetch emojis. You turn to the back inside the cover, where a free fetch modus is included in a plastic sleeve. This one is dictated by the logic of a queue data structure, operating on a first-in, first-out method, rather than a first-in, last-out method of a stack. Fetch modus to Solidex. Items capture logged in your Solidex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item on the bottom card, and we must wait for items on the upper cards to be pushed back to it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only get the razor at the moment. This Mojis doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more inconvenient. You figure you might as well give it a chance though. Switch back to stack. You still only wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you had a physical card for the stack modus. You find this all to be a little abstract and you prefer not to think about it too much. Put down razor. Put it down. You're not sure you understand. Pick up 2 items. You capture log one of the cakes. You finally found a use for all the loitering pastries. Dead weight. Get other cake. The second cake causes the razor to launch out the front of your Solidex. Oh good lord. That beautiful face. I wish your razor would have failed to launch. Get more stuff. You open your magic chest and catalog one of your favorite books of all time. Wise Guy by Mike Cavany. It goes to fresh towel. Might as well grab those cuffs. What? Oh, the PDA. You take the trick handcuffs, exploding the PDA like a bullet. Wow. Oh god damn it. Open up the package. From EB, from TG. You open the package, it is from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packaging tape though. You'll need something sharp to open it. Ah, of course, the razor. It's also simple, you wonder why you didn't. Wait, isn't the razor inaccessible for now? Pick up the package again. Oh, there goes the cake. Let's take this from the top. Capture log glass shards. Each individual shard? Oh, The entire window is destroyed at this point. You take 3 glass shards in quick succession and duck for cover. Your Siladex rains devastation on your roof from above. And now that your cards are packed with glass, you probably don't want to do that anytime soon. You should probably go get that stuff before you forget. Use the razor on the red package. You open the package, there's nothing suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It is a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage briefly. It's a link, let me check this. This is it. By Malkovich, Cyrus the Virus, while taunting hard luck protagonist Cameron Poe, it's strikingly similar to the wand scooped up from the stew of Burning Vegas strip by Cage's Poe, and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, this is not merely like that bunny. According to this note of authenticity, this is the very same bunny. This is so awesome. Test status of super beta. Beta. It looks like your computer trying to get your attention. Modern. Pastor Chum. PT to EB. It looks like you managed to receive the beta. Excellent. I'm gonna try and connect. Whoa. Okay, but I just got the most awesome present. The rabbit? So sweet! I've heard tales of this wretched creature often. Its Homeric legend is practically ensconced, I think, in the fold of my personal mythology by now. What? Why don't we focus on the matter at hand? Oh, the game. Okay. I really don't know how this works. What am I even looking at here? You're running the client application. I'm running the server. So I am the host server. I'm the host user. I have established connection with you. This is sufficient for us to play the game. Oh, okay. Why don't we get started? Enter. Nice. Wow. That was crazy. That's burb. Mouse over the interface buttons. Select, revise, deploy, Fernalia, registry, grist cache, explore Athenium, alchemy, excursus. Select magic chest. Zoom out. Nice. Drop chest. Whoa, what are you doing? Whoa, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm just getting a feel for the controls. Is my magic chest on the roof now? Yes. Aw. I'll try to be more careful the next time. Get the card. Hey, we have a stack again. You find your missing stack fetch emojis and quickly reapply it to your Siladex. You now offer either the stack or Q emojis anytime. You toggle between your fetch modi with gleeful abandon. It looks like your dad is leaving again for more baking supplies. You're relieved to have the house to yourself again, if only for a few minutes. It would have been funny if the window was absolutely destroyed. You just hope he doesn't notice the magic chest on your roof, or all the shit you threw out the window for that matter. Wait, which way is Egbert's room? Is it here? Or is it like back there? Select stuff in the yard and move it to the room. Hey, do you think you could do me a favor? Can you grab all that stuff inside my broken window and bring it in for me? I'll give it a shot. Thanks. No luck. It appears to be out of range. I'm guessing it's too far away from you, the player. Aww. Select John. You cannot select a player. John abjures the meddlesome cursor. Select the bunny. Put the bunny back in the box. Revise room. Open for Nalia registry. Deploy the totem lathe. Uh, examine the totem lathe. I don't know what the heck this thing is. I don't know what the heck this thing does, but it looks neat. Open grist cache. It seems expanding the dimensions of your room costs us some build grist, but deploying the lathe did not appear to incur any expense. It looks like certain objects are freebies, probably to help you set up the game. Wow, okay, what do they do? I think it's up to you to find out. All I can do is drop stuff in your house and move it around, apparently. Wow, I'm yawning a lot. Yes. How do I move stuff around? It sounds fun. I don't think you can, as a client, you'll need to install the server application. Yeah, should have received both in separate envelopes. I'm running both on my computer right now. What? Did you get another envelope in the mail? No! Once you install the server and establish a connection, I'm sure you'll be able to manipulate my environment in the same manner. Are you sure you didn't get it? Oh man, I think I know where it is. Dad's car. Yep. Now that your room is bigger, why don't you move to the far corner? I'll extend the range of the cursor, and I can reach the items. Which, you threw out the window for some reason? Good idea. What have you been doing in here all afternoon, anyway? Oh yeah, I was fussing around with my retarded Silodex. But I think I have it under control now. What emojis do you have? I like to use trees. I don't know, that sounds so awkward. It's not exceptionally practical, but I think they're elegant, said at the corner. Cook Struder. Oh no. His dad's gonna be so confused why there's a giant thing in front of the door for Alchemist. Why is the floor shaking? Are you dropping more stuff in my house? Yes. 2 more large gizmos. Sweet. What's with all these big contraptions? If I had to guess, they appear to facilitate a lot sort of solving system involving punch card based alchemy. Huh? To what end? I mean, what are we supposed to be doing in this game? That remains to be seen. Maybe you should go investigate. PDA. Wow. Grab the PDA, switching back to the stock mode so it's readily accessible. The interface is oddly sterile, no hilarious clown wallpapers or anything like that. Oops, you mean Harley Quinn wallpapers. The serious business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs on various acquaintances, his fellowship performers maybe. You guess the performing arts must be pretty serious business after all. Ooh, this could be useful. I can keep tabs on your chums while you wander around the house. Hey, I'm on the balcony now. I'm messaging from my dad's PDA. The one you threw into the yard? No, I'm telling you, it jumped out of my solo desk like a frightened weasel. What are you doing with it in the first place? I am not setting a law of regard for personal property of others. Is this how you pent up frustration with your father manifests itself? What? No, those are all accidents. Please take your psycho babblery elsewhere, miss. Your bathroom's a mess. Did you do that too? Oh man, see this isn't cool. All this snooping nonsense. There's a cake in the toilet. Yeah, there is. I'm tempted to clean it up for you. Okay, if that will satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead. My obsessive compulsive disorder complex. Can a disorder also be complex? In your case, probably. Sounds complicated. Anyway, I'm gonna have a look at this enormous platformy thing you put on the balcony. You have no idea what to do with this. You can't find any controls for it. Having exhausted all other possibilities, you just decide to stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually. Through the telescope. It's a clear, sunny day. Nothing out of the ordinary to report. Eyes not beyond the walls of your own home. Whoops. Whoops what? What was that noise? Is this something I should go investigate? Now I have it under control. You can just keep playing with your telescope. Investigate. Ah! I think I can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you go look at the crush extruder? The what? The thing I put in your living room. I found the hole. You jump down to the utility room. Get sledgehammer and card. Just a card. Sledgehammer and card. Yeah, you take the sledgehammer and the capture log card, combine the two, and quickly apply it to a stretch specialist. You think it's cool that things don't always have to be a federal fucking issue. Looks like another one of your chums is pestering you on your PDA. Answer chum. Garden Gnostic, Gigi, began pestering ectobiologist at 1725. John, you get the package? Oh hey. No, not yet. Darn, are you sure? It was in a green box. Oh, yes it is, but my dad's car. But it's in my dad's car and he's still out at the store. He should be back soon. Great, so what are you up to today? I am up to my neck in the suburb stuff. TT is making a royal mess of my house. Lol, what's suburb? Oh, it is this game. It's this game. It's okay, I guess I'm still figuring it out. Whoa, what was that? What was that? There's like a loud noise outside my home. It sounded like an explosion. Wow, really? I'll go outside and look. Oh man. Alright, be careful, okay? I will. Garnostic, mended, get the body. I'll go check out the crux shooter. Oh, hell no. You put this thing in front of the door? There's a door there? Yeah. I didn't see it. I just thought it fit nicely into that groove. You mean you thought it was elegant? Oh well, what do I do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing out there now? Oh fuck. You turn the wheel. Something seems to be pushing from underneath the lid. You aren't strong enough to make the lid come off. Put bathtub in the driveway. Well, on the tub's journey to the driveway, the connection is interrupted. Scold TT. You can see me, right? Tell me what's wrong with this picture. Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. Must be the weather. I would look for a stronger signal in another part of the house, but I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. I battled through her cloud again in derision once already this evening. Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, cake gestures, unfaltering love and support. Quite a road to hoe there. Though I suppose I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation. I know. What about going outside? What about going outside? Maybe we could catch a neighbor signal. That presents the same problem. Also, it's raining, remember? And dark. It's dark already? Yes, the sun has already had its way with us here on the East Coast. Its lurid gaze has moved onto younger time zones. Okay. Wait, I need to check out the wiki. I remember. I think this is another character. This isn't Jade. I think Tree person, I think, whatever. Tree woman is Jade. So wait, I need to check out the wiki first. Alright, I just found out. This is Rosalind. I remember seeing her in the Homestuck pilot by Vizzy Pop. It's ass, by the way. And it's I remember now. Now that I checked out the wiki. Wait. Alright, and we're back. Alright, now that I know this is Rose, I'm gonna have to do like a more tougher voice or whatever. I would look for. Wait. I think. Where were we? I think, yeah, we're done with this. Hey, Crux Drew with the session. Need some help? Yo, what is that, bro? What is this thing? And what's that clock counting down to? I've been looking at the GameFAQ walkthroughs to figure out some of this stuff out. Oh wow, I read further. Alright, okay. All these walkthroughs are extremely short. None progress much further than this point. Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game. True. Now that the lid is off, you'll need to extrude some cruxite. Turn wheel. You extrude one. Cruxite dowel. Get cruxite. I feel like we should be hurrying. That countdown is making me nervous. John, your PDA is trapped on the cruxite now, isn't it? Anyway, it looks like you're going to need this card too. Pre-punched card. Get card. A shard of glass is expelled from the deck and maims the Harlequin doll. Dang. Capture log fanciful Harlequins. Take two. Fanciful Harlequins. The additional useless freight pushes your PDA to the last card. You then switch to the Q modus so you can access the PDA. More glass shrapnel flies from the deck. This thing keeps following me around. I think he's trying to talk to me or something. That's probably the Colonel sprite. It apparently needs to be prototyped twice, actually. Whatever the hell that means. These walkthroughs are horrendously written. Okay. Well, you're the one with the cursor, so just do whatever you think is the right thing to do. Also, fix my bathroom. Drop named Harley Quinn into Colonel Sprite. It is now the Colonel Sprite has been prototyped with the Harley Quinn doll. Nice. I still can't understand this thing's gobbledygook, gobbledygook, I think. That was only tier 1 prototyping. There's still another tier to the prototyping process, which, for all we know, advances entity through increasingly esoteric states of linguistics. The clock is ticking. We don't have time for this. It's asinine, I think. Tomfoolery. This unmitigated poppycock. Extravagant hogwash. Okay, stop. Stop typing whatever silly thing you're typing, and I'm going upstairs to the big platformy thing. The Alchemist? Huh? Rather learn the lingo. These people on Chicago with the Alchemist. There's no slot for a card anywhere can be found on Alchemist. The Colonel Sprite follow you upstairs. Explore Athenium. Acquiring a crux site dowel seems to have populated the Athenium with one item, a perfectly generic object. You snatch the telescope from its tripod. Who knows, it might be useful, but more importantly, it pushes the crux site to the last card, making it available for tinkering. The PDA is predictably jettisoned into the yard over the neighbor's fence. Click crux site on weird pattern Alchemitzer. You place the crux site dowel on the Alchemitzer's small pedestal. Something is happening. Well. Alright. You set the Alchemitzer to cast three perfectly generic objects for some reason, expending a total of 6 units of build grist. These things look completely useless. What a waste! Off to the corner of your eye, you notice there's something in the sky. Switch to modus and use telescope to inspect the sky. You switch back to the stack modus and get a closer look with your telescope. Whatever it is, Colonel Sprite seems particularly agitated about it. Well. Oh, it's a meteor. I wonder if anything happens. Yeah, I could save. Okay, never mind. Just go 10 seconds in. Loops. You're no astronomer, but its trajectory looks suspiciously head-on with your current perspective. This is a troubling development. Half-Life Colonel Sprite. You figure you've left him hanging long enough. Attempt to ingest a unit of build grist. It's tempting because they strongly resemble rock and blue raspberry gushers. However, units of build grist are a gaming abstraction and do not seem to exist on the physical plane. There's apparently no crisis so imminent that will deter you from contemplating idiotic and frivolous actions. Your dad is getting home. John, did you do your PDA this time? I'm working on the bathroom, but we are running low on build grist. Revised bathroom. Run to your room and contact TT through Pester Chum. 2 chums have been trying to message you. Answer. I'm working on the bathroom, but we are running low on build grist. Oh man, who cares about the bathroom? Now there's a meteor heading for my house. I see. Do you suppose it has something to do with the game? I don't know. Maybe? What do I do? I think it's very likely. The walkthrough is vague to suggest an impending threat before the end. They poorly constructed sentences. The already poorly constructed sentences become even more curt and ambiguous, as if written hastily and with a sense of alarm. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthrough under such circumstances is admirable. Wow. Fascinating! Huh? If the meteor is a game construct, I think the only thing to do is to proceed and try to solve this dilemma on the game's terms. Try using the lathe. It says you can use the card on it, but it isn't more specific than that. Okay, I'll do that. Really, it is a labor to read this drivel. If I read any more, my brain will need to be spoon-fed from a jar, while it blows spit bubbles in a high chair. I think I'll write my own walkthrough. That is, after you make sure you don't die. Sure tech God being pestering antibiologist. I heard you got the box. I hope you appreciate my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting it to you, in my rough and tumble dirty wife-beaterly sort of way. I also hope to appreciate how many no talent douches had their mitts on that bunny before you. It's like a grubby baton in some huge douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you? Oh man, the bunny is awesome, but I don't think I have time to talk. I'm playing Suburb. It's kind of a nightmare. TZT is breaking everything in my house. Dude, I told you to steer clear from that game. And for that matter, I think you should probably wash your hands of filthy broads and their snarky horseshit altogether. And now there's a meteor coming. I'm not even joking about that. It's like a big asteroid or comet or something in the sky, heading right for my house. Oh man, how big is it? I don't know. Big, I guess. I gotta go. We'll talk later if I'm still alive and the Earth isn't blown up. Like the size of Texas or just Rhode Island. They're always throwing around these geographical comparisons to give us a sense of scale like it really means anything to us. But it's like, it doesn't matter. They're always just like, wow, that's pretty fucking big. Like, Mr. President, there's another meteor coming, sir. Oh, yeah, how big is it? It's the size of Texas, sir. Oh, sure. Well, how big is it? It's the size of New York City, sir. Oh, sure. Sir, I'm afraid the comet's the size of your mom's dick. Oh, snap. Sir, are you familiar with Jupiter? You mean like the planet? Yeah. Well, it's that big. Well, it's that big, sir. Sounds pretty big, sir. I have a question. Is it Jupiter? Yes, sir. Earth is literally under siege by a planet fucking Jupiter. Oh, sure. Anyway, later. Use pre-punched card on totem lathe. You slip the pre-punched card into the slot on the totem lathe. Above, the tool arm deploys a configuration of chisels. You now need something to lathe. Take Cucksite totem to lathe. Cursing your lack of foresight, you turn to your balcony for the Cucksite dowel you left on the pedestal. You navigate the hallway, leery of your dad, who is presently puzzling over the new fixture in his hallway. The perfect crime. You retrieve the Cucksite dowel. Dad just shrugs and heads back downstairs, presumably to do more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving his ass. Use Cucksite dowel on the totem lathe. You clamp the Cucksite in the lathe. Activate it. Nice. The card won! Won. Totem. Titty totem. Alright. I used the lathe to make this blue shapey thing. Now I guess I take you back to the alchemist, sir. Alchemist, sir, again. Hello? TT is no longer connected. Ah, shoot. 2 minutes. A young lady stands in her bedroom due to the violent storm. Her house has just lost power, along with her wireless internet connection. This has severed her link to a popular video game she was playing with the young man at a critical moment. That young man is relying on this young lady to reestablish a connection somehow. This young lady named... John Tippett, you were telling, what's the name of this young lady again? Flighty Broad. No, that wasn't it. One more time. Rose Lalonde. Yes. You know, let's save real quick. Let's save this. Plenty of times, actually. We gotta make sure this is saved. Dennis, this has been going on for an hour. So I think that's enough. It's pretty cool. I'm probably gonna be reading Homestuck again. But anyways, I will end the video.